You need to chill out. Chapter 2, Part 1.
私と知り合う前のエーダの物語はこんな感じだ。今から66年前に遡る。
Story of Ida goes further back, long before I met her, 66 years ago.
各勢力が入り乱れ、絶え間なく戦いが続く龍脈大戦。
As factions from across the galaxy fought for dominance, the Lumen War raged on, with no end in sight.
惑星工業連合、すなわち公連は大戦末期、3階の宗教組織巫女の塔に協力交渉を持ちかけた。
Eventually, the United Mining Corporation approached one of Thousand Peaks' religious factions, the Witching Tower.
巫女たちは3階の平定に協力する代わりに、自分たちの宗教的地位を高めることを条件として出したのである。
United Mining promised to put an end to the conflict, to ensure the religious legitimacy of the Witching Tower.
協力関係が成立後、巫女の塔での訓練を受けた霊的行進ができる巫女を戦場に投入した。
It signed a contract with the tower and enlisted the help of its witches, servants of the faith who cultivated the ability to commune with spirits.
巫女は龍脈のエネルギーを用いて生体レーダーとして活躍し、死と兵器を司る代名詞になった。
Their ability to sense lumen energy made them indispensable on the battlefield. Once emissaries of God, they were no harbingers of death.
これは公連にとって予想をはるかに超える戦果であり、終戦後はその影響力の拡大を憂うようになった。
Worse yet, as the war came to an end, United Mining grew fearful of the myriad religions' rising influence.
公連は巫女の塔の宗教承認を撤回し、宗教税についても言及した。
Not only did they denounce the Witching Tower, they refused to compensate them for the service as they had promised.
さらに世論を利用して大戦に参加した巫女の塔を糾弾。巫女たちは3階から全力で排除されたのだった。
Swaying public opinion to condemn the tower's involvement in the war, it drove the witches out of Thousand Peaks.
数年で巫女の勢力は衰退した。大戦の元凶として忌み嫌われ、残された巫女たちは資産隠遁した。
Within years, the Witching Tower's influence was all but gone. The witches were blamed for the war, forcing them to conceal their identity and flee.
しかし、その天性の龍脈感知能力を欲しがる者もまた存在し、民間組織で活動を再開する者もいた。
However, despite their fall from grace, their natural ability to seek out lumen allowed them to remain active in the shadows.
龍脈探査者から見れば素晴らしいパートナーだが、民衆の目には殺人鬼のように映っていた。
In the eyes of cave runners, they were invaluable companions. To the victims of war, they were nothing more than war machines.
だが、巫女がどうであれ、私が逃亡していた数年間で一番心の支えになったのはヘイダだった。
Yet, no matter how others saw them, Ida remained my greatest consolation during my years in exile. Then I was after escaping, huh? Trading post Mayfair. Away from the flight deck! You shouldn't even be allowed on a witch's ship. Please accept them, Rima. These people saved me. You know, I'm very grateful for your help. I don't need to be accepted. Oh yeah? Then why don't you take your servant and leave? It's my guardian. Don't you dare speak of him like that. Good lumens, sir. Show some maturity. Alright, that's enough. We're all in this together. We shouldn't be fighting. Remind. Communications back online? Not even close. Completely busted. Usually this wouldn't be an issue, but we don't have any spare parts around. Well, this area we are in now was a battleground. Maybe we can find some in the wreckage. Hey, are you alright? Tell you what, Noble. You want to find a doctor for you, sir? Guardian, Remy. Of course. If you help us do some scavenging, I suppose we can find you a doctor. What? Don't take advantage of people's injuries. Hey, people should pay for this stay. Don't listen to her. We will find you a doctor no matter what. Daedrus, of course I will help. I can help, and I trust that you will uphold your promise. See? Honorable as always. This is wrong. I guess you can stay for a bit. It's not like they're gonna be here for long. Jon doesn't mind. I can get to work now, but the wreckages here are mostly from the war, so I need the exploration kits. I don't know where the kits are, Remy. London Trade Alliance. Faction expelled. Trading post Mayfair. What I remember most about being on the run was arguing with Remy every day. Now that I have gotten older, I really miss that. Obtain broken communication module. After the war, the airspace in Thousand Peaks was full of unidentified electromagnetic waves sent out by communication modules scattered throughout space, making space travel full of unpredictable risks. Find anything? I did, but please give me more time. I saw some other things that might be useful. Broken communications module. It's all I could find. Not bad. I'll have the ship fixed in a second. Looks like we have enough materials to upgrade the ship. Okay. Look at what those oceaneers did to my precious ship. The connections for the communications module should be around here. Firm upgrade. System rebooting. OPUS 03 Lumen seeking vessel. Assistive AI system rebooted. Greetings, Master Rima. Took you long enough. That. Navigator. Message notification, do you know? Crimson Academy bounty 40,000 credits. Greetings, fellow people of the belt. May Ignis shed light upon your good deeds. This is Bones of the Bones Brigade with a bounty on the following persons. East Ocean Noble. Okay, then. They have like a bounty on us, huh? Take it to the bounty photo. Katie reprimanded me for this endlessly. To remind me that I had no idea how to keep things low profile and that I was always screwing things up on my impulsive decisions. Not the qualities of a leader, he would say. So this is Dr. Russia, we need help. We're hiding in some ruins from the war, but our fuel is running low. Ida, you are in deep trouble. I saw the bounty on you and your friends before I even received your message. See what I can do with the injured man you mentioned, but I can make no promises with the equipment we have here. Attachment includes updated coordinates for who you find. There's been a lot of gang fights in the area recently, so we changed that orbit in as a security measure. Just so you can find us. Dr. Rochelle, Lumen Association, head of Guifang brands. Okay, download. Russia was always nagging us about something. Sometimes I really miss her. Gonna get the coordinates. Is this where we went last time? The spectrum analyzer doesn't look right. No big deal. This can be easily analyzed. Okay, let's analyze them. Supply facilities available. Neutral territory fighting is prohibited. Ships that apply for docking should be prepared to be boarded and present verification. Discharged veterans and former Ring Liberation mercenaries can waive docking fees. Alright, Jun, once we reach Guifang, your guardian's injuries will finally get proper treatment. Don't blame us if it doesn't work out, though. Remy, don't. Rachel was a military doctor during the war, but now she helps out at the Lumen Association. She handles everything from mining-related injuries to mining rights applications. She's very reliable. Thank you for helping us. Hey, Gloria, how you doing, buddy? No, it does voice. It's kind of weird in the game. In sections like this, they don't do voices. Then all of a sudden they start doing the voices again for some reason. So it's like some sections voices are off, some sections voices are on. It's like, eh. But no, I don't turn them off. It's just how the game is. How you doing, Clorio? Not at all. My master used to say, a witch must save oneself in order to save others. Eddie, I'm getting unidentified signals from the ship ahead. Looks like bounty hunters. You the people listed in this bounty? You got nerve for the hell you raised with that trashy ship of yours. Surrender now so we can get this over with. And don't try anything funny. Host is a civilian ship is sending a modified signal. Retracted. Our signal modification didn't work. Why did it fail? Red Chamber is an old ship after all. If we could upgrade the signal modifier, we would have a better chance. The old signal modifier failed to convince them. They immediately saw through the trick and responded with a barrage of attacks. Although we managed to escape, Red Chamber took quite a few hits. Those 2 armor platings? Didn't have anything else. Don't think we have any other upgrades we can do either. Need parts for everything else. Lumen War Relief Foundation. The Veterans Abode, Gui Fang. I heard this place was established by soldiers who were injured and crippled in the Lumen War. It's also where I met the doctor. Having pudding, huh? What kind of pudding? Chocolate pudding? Yeah, I can say I'm kind of meh today too then. Once the Guifang's residents were crippled veterans who were abandoned after the war, they set up the foundation hoping to provide a place for those who had nowhere to go. They hated outsiders, especially those looking for Lumen. After all, they were the ones who started the damn war. You're from Prosthesis Energy? Our scrappers here are itching to get to work. A shipment of excavation arms here yet, or what? I have no idea what you're talking about. Waste my time, kids. He shoot us away after realizing he mistook us for someone else. And we go to Miriam Square. Strawberry. The Space Bearers were banned by United Mining. Miriam follows used asteroid craters marked with a carving of Helios instead. Names of the seas would be carved along the walls of each crater as the asteroids were considered home to them. You're there, young man. This is a place for remembrance. If you have no business here, please be on your way. Your long credits, we've got plenty of work, but please don't disturb the solemnity of this place. More often is the hedge. Children who lost their family to the war ended up in places like this. The children were often forced into labor. And the place was frequented by human traffickers. There was no warmth to be found here. Remy abhorred the place. Miriam Everlasting, may Helios' blessings be upon you. You're cave runners, aren't you? Please, could you spare us some credits? Ida, we must help these children. Just ignore them. Kids like them are everywhere in the peaks. Any credits you give them will just go straight to the bosses. Figures should look after one another. If it's a scam, then so be it. As soon as the credits were transferred, the children broke into laughter. Mama said to give this to any runner that helps us. They smiled as one of them handed me something. Obtain Presidio charm. Countless runners have something like this hanging on them at all times. They pray to the guardians of asteroids, Presidio, imploring that these earth gods to open a path for them so they may find a cave of riches. Yep, Lumen Association then. Members of the association came from all backgrounds, but the most were veterans of the war. The amount of Lumen intel in their hands came only second to United Mining.
すまない。ここまで深いとは思っていなかった。応急的な処置までしかできない。
Now all of a sudden it is voiced, so it's like I don't understand why some sections are not and some are. Doesn't quite make any sense. Sorry, I was only able to give him emergency treatment. His injuries are worse than I expected.
じゃあカイトは
So will K?
歩く程度なら問題ないが、超加速に耐えられなかったようだな。
You'll be able to walk, but the hypertravel has caused internal injuries, which needs to be examined further.
実は先週、犯罪組織同士の抗争があって、死傷者が急増した。
Fortunately, there were some gang fights over a mining dispute last week, so we are low on medical supplies and prosthesis.
そのせいで、医療品も機械技師も不足してる。発注はしてるが、ここに届くまで1週間以上かかる。
It'll take at least a standard week for new supplies to reach this rural station.
かなりリスキーだが、小惑星帯を横断してティラン大病院に連れて行くのはどうだ？
You can get immediate treatment at Ironwind's Central Hospital if you're willing to risk crossing the asteroid belt.
もしくは届くまでここで待つか。それ以外選択肢がない。
Or you can sit and wait. It isn't much of a choice.
だが機械技師などで補ったとしても、結果的に歩くことすらできない傷病軍人は山ほどいる。
The problem then, if I turn off the voices, then it's when they're doing certain fast talking. Don't really have time to read the text, but they talk. Worst case scenario, he ends up with prosthesis. Plenty of veterans here get by in wheelchairs, so he get used to it. Yeah, so it's hard to say if one should turn it off or not. And I was thinking also that yesterday to turn them off, but then those fast sequences will be like, okay. But it's a little bit it's bad pacing. They have that in Genshin too. Worst case scenario, he ends up with prosthesis. Let the veterans here get by in wheelchairs. I'm sure he'll get used to it.
失礼なことを言うな。栄誉ある英海の武人が生ける屍になるものか。
Give me, but for an Oceaneer warrior, that would be no different from death.
で、エイダ、こいつ誰だ？
Who's this man, Ida?
僕は栄誉ある。
黙れオス。エイダに聞いている。
I was speaking to Ida, young man.
この二人は私の恩人。
You, this injured man saved my life.
あんた師匠に似てきたね。
Always,
トラブルを呼び寄せる。
always getting yourself in trouble, just like your master.
エイダと話がある。席を外してくれないか。
You, go out. I need to speak with Ida.
僕はカイトを看病する。
I wish to stay beside Kay.
救いたいなら出て行ってくれ。
If you're willing to save him, leave now.
リバク安心して。先生は友人よ。
You'll be fine, John. Dr. Russell is a close friend.
まさかあれ、彼氏か。
Was that your lover?
違います。
What? Of course not. Oh, that's why she wanted him to leave. Like, oh, we're gonna have some intimate chat now.
何度も言っているが、もう流
That's what I
脈を
thought,
探すのはやめろ。
I've told you many times you need to stop searching for lumen caves.
今日はその話のために来たわけじゃないですよ、先生。
I'm not here to talk about this, Doctor.
遅かれ早かれ、お前は船員を殺すことになる。そんなことになったら、師匠に合わせる顔がなくなるぞ。
Keep this up, you're going to get you and your crew killed one day. What would your master think of me if I allow this to happen? Okay, she had no comment to that one.
先生、私を龍脈協会に入れて。
Definitely join the Lumen Association, Doctor.
龍脈は諦めなさい。
Give it up, Peter.
じゃあ、功労の軍事用設定データを私に返して。
And give me back Red Chamber's military configurations.
軍用船に乗ってほしくないんだ。
You shouldn't even be flying military vessel.
ちょっとぐらい協力して。
And at least help us.
感触も師匠譲りだな。見ろ、この傷口がどれだけひどいか。
Don't be stubborn like your master, Ida. Take a look at these injuries.
しかも超加速を使ったせいで重力波によって体組織が潰されている。すべてな。
The decision to enter hypertravel has only made them worse.
手伝ってくれないなら、私は私のやり方で進めるだけ。
I know, figure it out myself.
おい
Hey.
おい、
Hey.
さようなら。
Sayonara. Goodbye.
わかったわか
Alright,
った
fine. There's another
方
option
法
as
がない
well.
わけじゃない。
何方法って。
Yes, what is it?
本当に師匠と一緒だな。一度決めたらテコでも動かない。
Nothing ever changes your mind, does it? Why are you two always like this?
メールで資料を送る。ちょっと時間をくれ。
Wait for my message. I'll send you the details. Stay out of trouble, will you? Not so fast. If you're going to go cave running, at least resupply your ship. Buy goods. Kevin. Let's pick up some more and I'll charge you 500 for 5 of them. Try to stock up when you can. That's 500. So we need sure. Okay. What do you want? What do we have? Nothing to sell. I want to leave. Watch out for yourselves. Lumen-seeking vessels have a high fuel capacity, but they are light on armor. Many residents of the asteroid belt were displaced by United Mining. Even if there wasn't a bounty on you, people won't be too happy to see a witch's ship. Don't tell anyone I did this for you. Either this is the only option, assume you can find the cave. I attached directions to a nearby Lumen cave registered under the association. The place produces rare medicinal herbs. Since you're a Red's pupil, you should be familiar with Lumen plants. Find me a handful of Lyra sesame and it's an exceptionally rare plant that can repair cellular damage. Bring it back with injured man and I'll figure something out. To be clear, I shouldn't be giving this out to non-associate members, even if you're Red's adopted daughter. Ida said that during the years they spent searching for her master, the doctor always watched out for them. Doc's the same as always. Assuming you can find the cave. She practically gave us the location. Get ready, Remy. You froze alright? Why worry? I have you in the Red Chamber to help me. You really locate Lumen caves? With just a vague set of directions? Not for normal people, but a witch can. What? You don't like my voice? Too late. You really are a witch, just like Kay said. You were a human radar? Disqualified. Number 103, number 108, number 113. Each member will be removed from level 5 as of today, revoking the witch's candidacy. Don't be disheartened, number 108. Even at level 4, you will still be allowed to engage in the tower's affairs. Up to 2 years, this is how she ends up. Enough, what she was gifted. Grown-ups say it's incurable. Her voice will deteriorate as she gets older. Eventually, she will no longer be able to make a sound with our singing techniques. Shh. Should I? She used to act like she was so much smarter than us. Hey, liar! I thought you said you could handle anything. What are you going to do now? You still think you can make it to our level? Hey! Be quiet during the ritual. Which you can't sing. Silence. There will be no such behavior in the tower. Think you're so smart, but you'll never be a witch. Yes, but I would prefer to be called a witch, not a human radar. Okay. Analyze. Lumen Cave. Great Benjamin. Weak signal, possibly abandoned. This cave was severely damaged during the war. Access is restricted for an indefinite period of time. Okay. Going. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have insisted on coming to Thousand Peaks. This place is not meant for us. Sir, we investigated every solar system that allowed private ownership of Lumen Caves. And listened to the sound of each system star. You chose Thousand Peaks. What if I made a mistake? Leaders should not easily doubt their own decision. The stars must have a reason for telling you where to go. We East Oceaners are seekers of Lumen. Wherever it is, there will be our people. The Starsong of Thousand Peaks is the one you cannot forget, and this is where your fated Lumen lies. Find the Lumen, young master, and bring prosperity to the clan. Lumen Cave, Great Benjamin. At the beginning of our Thousand Peaks adventure, Kay and I had no choice but to run around scavenging whatever we could. We were going about the history of the Lumen War and how Thousand Peaks was torn apart by several factions. Yep, explore. Pain 98 hybrid aluminum times 2. Pain luminite shards times 7. Luminite shards. The hard luminite ore found in the depths of the caves varies so much in purity and the sound frequency it produces that it is difficult to use as industrial fuel. Instead, since lumen is worshipped by the people, it tends to be used as artistic or ceremonial purposes. One more time. And 298 for beryllium and 2 luminite shard. Hmm. That's a 298 hybrid aluminum. Okay, that was it. Have like nothing to make. Okay. Should be close. Entering the identification passcode. Permissions verified. QBC OPUS 03. Lumen seeking vessel. Bio amplification scanner activated. Synchronization subject. Edaloon. Vocal tune complete. Initiating Lumen Reso scanner. Activating Lumen Reso scanner.
共鳴開始。
What the heck? Sing softly, find a star song that resonates with my voice. Okay, use left stick to overlap Ida's voice with the star song, then press A to resonate. Recording star song. Grandiose Witch's Star Song. Although Ida said her throat was damaged and that she struggled with certain vocal techniques, his star song was unlike the one I recorded when we first met. It was grandiose and bright, as if he was conjuring myths through an ancient hymn. Witch's Star Song analysis complete, setting navigation to original star song. I need to find the Lumen Cave. If we bring some leader assessment back to Dr. Rochelle, she'll be able to treat Kay's wounds. This cave was discovered by the Rodin family in 8529 of the Galactic Calendar. Currently supervised by the Lumen Association, it is restricted to mining and Mirian civilization research. Oh. This is it. This is the place. You made it. Shouldn't you be happy, Noble? Thank you. Oh, it's your turn. I'm not good at cave running. Take this with you. What is this? My voice. I'm an East Ocean runner. We have our own way of producing sounds. I heard you use Eddie's voice to escape to prison. That was different. Just take it as a backup for the sake of your companion. And take this as well. You aren't familiar with Lumen plants, are you? Things like Lyra, sesame and such? This eco scanner will help you identify plants that grow in the cave. I hope Kay gets treated soon. Thank you for all of this. Not at all. I'm already familiar with these plans. The ship has more than enough storage space. If you bring back any extra plans, we can sell them for a decent price, so it's fair. Obtained eco scanner. Ida's knowledge of Lumen plans far surpassed my imagination. Once she even asked me to take the eco scanner and test her. Could identify hundreds of plants, but she would just say, "That's basic witch knowledge." Lumen Cave 819, Rodin. Of all the caves I've encountered, perhaps this one is the hardest to forget.
カイト、リバク、聞こえる？
Hey, Jun, can you two hear me?
音声クリア。問題ないよ。
We can hear you clearly.
ラミアと私でバックアップするから、何かあったらすぐ教えてね。
Remy and I will be on standby. Let us know if you need any help.
若
カイト、ついてこない方が。
You should not come with me, Kay.
若の護衛こそ我が任務です。
My job to protect you from harm, sir.
そんな調子でどうやって護衛するって言うんだ。ほら、戻って。
How are you supposed to protect me like this? Get back to the ship.
意識ははっきりしていますから大丈夫です。
It's fine. I'm feeling better already.
あの医者、若への態度は万死に値しますが、処置は申し分ない。
The doctor had a bad attitude, but she's good at what she does.
歩くのだって
See?
この通り。
I can walk just fine.
強がるなよ。
きっとお役に立ちますよ。
これ、卵子草か？
This Lyra sesame? Potted lilacs. Whenever the wind blows, the tiny bits of luminite in the stamen crack and flitter away as the rest of the flower wilts. Given that it's used as a farewell flower, the demand for it on the market is rather large. That's how Ida explained it to me.
でも、普通小惑星の中心で生えるって言ってたな。こんなに簡単には見つからないか。
Ida says they grow closer to the center of the asteroid. May not be so easy. This Lumen Cave is only open to cave runners with an academic permit. This one. Doesn't sound right. Well, I tried to do, but I couldn't do it when I was inside. There we go. I was wondering why that one didn't want to go higher. Volume.
ほら、もう自分一人で大丈夫。
See? I can open gates myself.
若、さすがですな。
Yes, well done, sir. broken.
竜明箱は植物に侵食されている様子ですな。
Looks like the song pipes were destroyed by vegetation.
さて、中に入れる方法を探してみましょうか。
We need to look around for some other way into the shrine.
だから心配しなくていいって。
Well, not to worry. Let me handle this.
これはひどい。
It's completely destroyed.
ミコの流明も
Why
ダ
isn't
メか。
Ida's voice working?
遥か彼方に聞こえた歌を基準にして作ったものではダメでしょう。
That Starsong came from what she heard thousands of kilometers away. Any flaw in her singing could render it useless.
エイダに来てもらってここで撮り直した方がいいか。
They ask for Ida to help? We can record another Starsong here.
熟練の探査者は巫女など不要です。ついてきてください。
Experienced runners don't need to rely on witches. Come with me.
ここの流脈は満ちています。難なく見つかるでしょう。
It's an abandoned cave, so it shouldn't be hard to find.
地底から湧き出た利水です。純度はあまり高くなさそうですが。
It's a pool of illuminated seeped from the ground. It may not be as pure,
演奏の腕が良ければ門を開けるなど朝飯もいですな。
but it should be enough for a decent performance to open gates.
冥界錠を持って入りましょう。どんな音が取れるのか。
Stick your interceptor in and see what it samples. Deep Starsong. Unlike Ida's voice, the Starsong that came through the ground was deep and resounding, while the vibration of liquid that troubled into my hand felt ancient and full of sorrow. However, the sound quality was somewhat choppy.
巫女のような兵器に頼らずとも、ほら、この通り。
See, you don't need a witch for this.
さあ、これで奏でてみましょう。
We're performing with that sample. Yes, sir. Okay. Deep. Ding dong.
めきめき上達しますな、若。
You're getting better at this, young master.
なんだこれ。
What's this?
初めての訓練の日が嘘のようです。ああ、なんと立派になられて。
I remember when I first started training you. You've grown a lot.
そんな話は今はいいから。
Now's not,
ここどうやって通ればいいんだ。
now's not the time. How do we get past this?
これは利水管の破裂が原因です。落ち着いて大元を探して処理しましょう。
Relax, there's a leakage in that pipe. Let's cut off the luminaire. used. There it is. What's wrong?
本ちゃん2回目の龍脈ですが、なかなかどうしてやれていますな。
Back for your second K round.
心配しすぎなんだよ本当に。
You worried too much.
何か見つけましたか？
Found something?
これ英海のものじゃない？
It looks like something from East Ocean.
似て非なるものです。以前の誰かの忘れ物でしょう。
Must have been
こん
left
なもの
by some other
気に
runner.
することはありません。
Don't worry about it. Peculiar charm, even though oceans were known to go where the lumen was and for many generations settled in other solar systems, at the time I didn't understand what this charm really represented.
どうやらここが最深部のようですな。
Looks like this is as far as I can go.
お前はここまでだ。船に戻ってて。
Don't try to follow me. Go back to the ship.
ですね。登るのはきつそうです。
Of course, I'm not gonna climb that.
なんだよ。
What are you doing?
送るよ。それからまた来る。
I'll send you back to the ship and come back.
とんでもな
No
い。
need.
歩けないな
Carry you if you can't
背負う
walk.
よ。
Good
ご
lumen.
勘弁を。私とベタベタしたいのですか？
Good lumen. Give me a break. Do you have to follow me around?
怪我人だ
You're
ろ。
injured.
二人とも大丈夫？位置信号が動いてないけど。
You two alright? Your signals aren't moving.
おいミコ、全員の生命反応信号が見られるんだよな。
Hey, wait. Each crew member has a vitals tracker, right?
俺の生命反応レベルを教えてくれ。
Tell him how my vitals look right now.
上陸時と比べて 7.2% 上昇。
Looks like you recovered 7.2 percentage points since you left the ship.
おお、龍脈にこれほどの力が。
Good lumen. Didn't know caves can heal like that.
それだけだ。感謝する。
That's all I need to know. Thanks.
冗談はほどほどに。
Stop joking around.
若、言ったはずです。あまり感情に振り回されないように。
Remember what I always say, sir. Think before you act.
ゆっくり学びましょう。当主の道も一歩からですぞ。
Take one step at a time, and one day you will be the clan master.
それとこれとは話が別だろ。
Where are you going with this? Looks like he's
ど
gonna.
うした？
What are you doing?
若、お手を。
Give me your hand.
今そんなことしてる場合か？
This isn't the time for that.
飛び家の栄誉のために。
For the honor of the Lee clan.
一族の話を今しなくても。
Don't bring that up now.
飛び家の栄誉の
By the
ためです。
honor of the Lee clan.
もういいだろ。
Fine.
カイト・ブランは若と命運を共に当主になるその日まで。
I, Kay Wulan, hereby swear to protect Jun with my life. I shall not waver in my duties, and I will forever be his shield. And the coughing is not in the script, okay? No.
手もまともに握れないじゃないか。
Back to the ship now.
龍脈探査では強がりは厳禁。何かあったらすぐにご連絡を。
Don't push yourself too hard. Let me know when you need help.
強がってるのはカイトだろ。
You're the one pushing yourself.
祭壇までたどり着くお姿を見たかったのですが。
I only wish I could see you reach the shrine.
では私は戻りますよ。
Alright. Heading back.
戻ったらすぐに横になれよ。わかったか？
Lie down as soon as you get back. Okay?
和歌を鍛えられたことは私の誇りです。
早く戻れって。
Gonna see if there's any flower around. Okay, first we need to activate this. Guess we need to use a deep Starsong. Or deep Starsong is wrong, looks like. Transportation chamber. Water wins the wind, and wind will birth a Starsong. Lumen is particularly stable and is not affected by increased heat. However, it does react to certain frequencies, which converts it from liquid to gas, while emitting a resounding bellow. This peculiar process is known as transmutation. The sound is referred to as a Starsong. Same one. Mirroring valve. The inscriptions on mirroring valves are like small mirroring gates. They use to direct the flow of lumen. The whole contraption they are part of are known as lumen transmutation engines. Snowy sun herb. It's said that gods would inhale lumen to extend their lives. That's backed by science, you know. Peter told me how the lumen plants found in Thousand Peaks were used for a variety of medical purposes. That's where we need to go.
ここ、とても不思議なところだ。
Okay, this is amazing.
竜でも見つけましたかな。
What? Are there ancient spirits?
こんな時も冗談を。
Stop joking.
詳細を教えてください。
Tell me what you see.
なんというか、光が満ち溢れて。
I'm not sure how to describe it. I see lights everywhere.
龍脈の影響です。そこがきっと祭壇の最深部なのでしょう。
That's the lumen. Sounds like you reached the deepest part of the shrine. Mirroring God Prime, Helios. Mirroring mythology, Helios was the remaining star stuff left over from Ignis' fiery creation of the world. Having inherited some of Ignis' power, he is second only to Ignis, the god of gods. The inscription on the gates are completely destroyed. I have no way of tuning the Starsong. Anyway. Got a test. Don't they hit the wrong button? This lumen cave was discovered by the Rodin family, the earliest pioneers of Thousand Peaks. It has since been donated for academic research. This cave is preserved by the Lumen Association. Runners are advised to conduct oneself in accordance with the regulations. Two orbis, 10 circum, 10 gradus. May Helios' blessings be upon all. This inscription was erected to commemorate his sacred birth.
これがマンドの祭壇。
This is a Miriam shrine. Mural, Helios descends. 1 orbis, 5 circum, 3 gradus. Praesidio illustrates dus. This mural depicts how Helios drifted with the Ignis for eons. When he heard that the gods were constantly tormented by their inner flames, he decided to help them use the luminous energy and descended from the heavens. Leader says army. Lumen plants are primarily used for medical purposes, most commonly in emergency military situations. A few even have the ability to repair cellular damage. It's no wonder that in Miriam mythology there are countless stories of the pursuit for immortal life.
Kaito! 聞こえるか?
Hey, do you hear me?
落ち着いて。
Calm,
聞こえてます。
calm down, I hear you.
見つけたんだ!
I found it!
素晴らしい。では音を採取しましょう。ここは特別に保存された龍脈のようですから。
Not bad. Try getting a sample as well. The cave looks well preserved.
神殿の最深部に身を置いてください。鉱山中心部の利水が最も純度が高いのです。
In the heart of the temple where the illuminate is at its purest, so you should be able to get a perfect Starsong.
そこで環境流明が採取できます。でも中に入りすぎないで意識を持っていかれますぞ。
Don't step into it though. It won't be able to save you if you lose consciousness.
エンジン音が聞こえないけど、もう船に戻ったよな。
You're back on the ship. I don't hear any sound from the engine.
入り口付近まで戻りました。気にせずそちらのことを。
At the landing entrance. Focus on your task. Lumen Cave 819, rode in perfect Starsong. The ripples of the luminae gave off brilliant ice blue rays of light, proof that the cave was of immense value. Yada 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 yada. Okay, I have something.
龍脈の古代の残留思念なのか。
Was that the Lumen's
持っていかれ
consciousness?
るわけには。
Should be careful not to get pulled in.
カイト、これからそっちに戻る。船に戻る準備を。
Hey, I'm coming back. Let's go back to the ship.
聞こえてるか?
You hear me?
変だな。電波が悪いのか。
What happened to the signal?
カイト!
Hey!
エイダ、カイトと連絡できるか?
Ida, were you able to reach Kay?
今のところは何の通信も入ってないわ。
I haven't heard anything from him.
何か変ね。
Wait, something's not right.
付近にエンジンの熱源を感知。
Our system just picked up on the heat signal of another engine in the vicinity.
つまり、どういうこと?
What do you mean?
お姉様が言ってるのは地 近くに別の船が来てるってこと？
Means there might be another ship nearby.
これ3階の船じゃない？前に爆発したあの船と似てる。
It's probably not from Thousand Peaks. The heat pattern looks similar to your ship.
多分そこに部外者がいる。
There's someone else in the cave.
カイト、聞こえたか？
Kate, you hear me?
心配性では当主になれませんぞ。
Leader must learn to remain calm, young master.
通信機を切るには
How do you,
これか。
how do you turn this off?
静かになった。
Nice and quiet.
隊長はどうして？
How did the captain die?
龍脈大戦の混乱の最中にな。
Lumen of war, killed in the chaos of battle.
皆同じだ。一族内での暗殺。隊長は第七大使の護衛だった。あの勢力にはもう力がない。
I suspect it was someone from the clan, as always. After all, he was the Seven Sons' guardian. They never had much power.
優しき人を支持するのは間違いでしょうか？
Serve an honest man. Is that too much to ask?
そんなに悩むな。それよりも今後の身の振り方を考えろ。
Not best to dwell on such things. To think about where you will go from here.
何なんだよ。同じ一族だって言うのに。クソったれ。
Wrong with this clan and its endless power games.
もう長くないのかもしれんな。他の大使に乗り換えたらどうだ？第六大使は正当だぞ。
I doubt they will be around for long. Better find another house to serve while you can. What about the sixth son? He seems decent enough.
まさか隊長は我々に栄誉の重要さを説きました。
After everything the captain did for us, how could you dishonor him like that?
使える人なくしては栄誉も何も話にならんだろう。
Wake up, Kay. There's no point going on about honor where our master is gone. Good Lumen.
何してる？引っ張るな。
What are you doing? Go.
どこのガキだ？
Who's this kid?
対一の加護。この子は第八大使だ。見たことないのか？
Taeyang's Mercy. He's the eighth son. Don't you know him?
あっち行ってくれ。子供がうろちょろと。
Go away. I'm
見
tired.
るだけでイラつけ。
Go away. I'm tired of all these sons.
ちなみにだが、第八側室は平民の出だ。どこの後ろ盾もない。
Show some kindness. The eighth house was born of peasantry and were defenseless when they lost the clan's master's affection.
母親が亡くなって家はあの子一人だけだ。だが毎日ここで母親と話してる。有名な話だ。
After the mother passed, everyone in the house abandoned the child. Now he comes here every day to talk to her.
おい、引っ張るなって。
Let go of me.
おじさん、泣いちゃダメ。
Don't cry, mister.
誰も泣いてなど。
I wasn't crying.
僕は母上が亡くなっても泣かなかった。だからおじさんも泣かないで。
My mom.
飛家に泣き虫はいないって母上が言ってる。
When my mother passed away, I didn't cry because she said the Lee clan must never cry.
僕がついてるから。
So don't cry. I'll take care of you.
怖い話をしたいのか、坊主。
What is this kid babbling about?
ふざけてない。僕は母上と話しているんだ。
I wasn't babbling. I was talking about my mother.
この子はうまくいってないから、ここについてみるのはどうだ？
This kid's really something. Why don't you serve him instead?
泣かないで。泣くのはいじめられたものだけなんだよ。
The helpless crying.
泣いてはいない。
Said I wasn't crying.
対一の加護、安心して。僕が当主になっておじさんを守ってあげる。
Taeyang's mercy, don't you worry, because one day I'll become the clan master. Protect you from harm.
これどこかにやってください。
Mind taking me away?
そうもいかん。坊や、当主という言葉はむやみに出すもんじゃない。誰に教わった？
Why spoil the fun? Hey kid, who taught you to say that? You should be careful who's around when you say such things.
母上。
My mother.
で、なんと言ってる？
That's so. What did she tell you?
母上は僕が当主になって将来はみんなを守れって。
She told me to become clan master so I can protect others.
お母さんは今もみんなを守りたいと思ってるのか？
Your mother wants to protect others?
母上は同じ境遇の人すべてを守りたいって。
Yes, she wants to protect people like her.
同じ境遇とは
Who are people,
どんな人だ？
who are people like her?
泣いている人、いじめられた人、おじさんみたいな人だよ。
People who cry, people who are helpless, people like you, mister.
俺のどこが？
Wasn't?
僕が守ってあげるから。母上は自分のように悲しい思いをする人が出ないように当主はみんなの面倒を見るべきだって。
Mother said the true clan master must watch over everyone, so no one ever has to suffer like her.
若様、カイト・ブランはいつまでもあなたのおそばに。
I, Cave Olan, would always be your guardian, young master.
通信遮断は皆への配慮か？
They will be worried, you know, for going offline like that.
出てこいよ。
Show yourself.
惜しいな。我の警告は主も目にしたはず。なぜ未だここに？
That's a shame. I thought you would know what to do when you saw my warning.
くだらん。裏切るわけがあるか。
Don't waste your time. I would never betray him.
俺の目が黒いうちは指一本触れることすらできんぞ。
As long as I'm here, no one can touch him.
巷は貴様らの手配書で盛り上がっているぞ。この辺境の地でさえな。
You two are quite popular. Even a place like this has bounties on you.
引け。命を無駄にするなよ。
Leave now, and I'll let you live.
なぜあの小僧に執着する？一族没落を招きし者。
Why defend him? The clan lost its case because of the boy.
若は貴様らのような弱き者のために立ち上がった。必ずや一族を復興し栄誉を取り戻す。
Risked his life to fight for your rights, you worthless bastards.
皇帝を怒らせた罰だ。その首を土産にし、流脈を賜りたいものだ。
And he disgraced the clan by insulting the emperor. Perhaps I can atone for his sins by offering his head to the emperor.
若はおめえを返上して多くの流脈を持ち帰るさ。
He will redeem himself when he brings back more caves.
けなげだな、カイト・ブラン。
That's loyalty, Cave Olan.
国を追放された者がどうなるか。
But you know how we deal with exiled members.
黙れ。
Shut up!
貴様らの権力闘争が飛び家の凋落を招いたのだ。
Petty power games will be the end of our clan.
カイト、聞こえる？
Hey, please reply.
応答してくれ。
You hear me?
リバ君、カイトの生命反応が下がってる。何かあったのかも。
His vitals are dropping. Something's wrong.
そんな
What's happening?
一体何が。
See if we can go through with the. If you can't, you have to have those things so you can match up. There's something I can do. But I can't go back here. Oh yeah, it's here.
リバ君、急いで。
Hey John, his vitals have become unstable. Yeah.
信号
Lost his
完
signal.
全に消失。
Right near the.
せかさないで
Come
く
on
れ。
already.
大魚と同熱源
I
の
would
船っ
have
て
a ship with the
一
same
体。
heat as Kun.
カイド、
Ah, did you
し
hear
っか
me?
りしろ。 カイド。
Hey, sir.
何があった。
What happened?
ちょっと喧嘩を。
Let's have a fight. It's nothing.
誰にやられた。
Who did this?
もう大丈夫。すぐに船に運ぶから。
Fine. We just need to bring it back to the ship.
傷口に触れないように。
Oh, slow down, damn it. Don't touch the wounds.
ヘイダ、カイドの傷が深い。助けてくれ。
Feel like he's badly injured. He needs emergency treatment.
どうして。急いで降りる。
Did this happen? Come down. Stay where you are.
手遅れです。若
It's too late.
お
Listen, John.
耳を。飛び家の資格。おそらく第三大使か第五大使の差し金。
He was an assassin from the clan. Probably working for the third and fifth sons.
なんだと。
What?
取り逃がしました。以後ご注意を。
Draw him off, but you will have to keep an eye out.
このような辺境の地で見つかるとは。懸賞金の情報もですな。
I wasn't expecting them to follow us all the way here. It must have been the bounty.
なんて
Good
こと
Lord,
だ。
I can't see anymore.
目も見えない。
もう離すな。急いでくれ。
Don't talk, we're heading back to the ship.
歩けるか。
Can you walk?
少し、
Yeah. Just take it slow.
少しなら。本当に情けない。
It's embarrassing what kind of garden gets carried around.
喋るなって。
若
Remember,
肝
June,
に銘じてください。何事も
before you
感
act.
情で動かぬように。それから決して忘れないで皆を守ること。 龍脈を見つけ出し、偉大なる当主になると誓って。
分かった。
そして。
もういい。
It's like, shut up, stop talking.
そして我が。
もう喋るなって。
飛び家には泣き虫はいません。
それは
若が教えてくれました。
そうだったな。
Inkling must never cry.
カイト。
Okay?
なあ、
Hey,
起きて
up.
くれよ。
Don't say anything, Remy. Hey, I can read the mood too. What happened? You didn't say. Might have been the pirates. Can you help me find any nearby stations willing to launch a space barrier? Don't listen to his dumb request about sending the spirit back to East Ocean. United Mining has prohibited people from launching caskets since the war ended. It has to be places beyond their control. Eddie, none of this is your fault. No, it's not. But that doesn't mean I didn't play a part in all this. You should stop getting yourself involved in other people's business. It's a shame, but you don't need to feel sorry for the ocean noble. As for those medicinal herbs you found, you'll be able to find somewhere to sell them. Bounty's still out on you, be careful. Come to my side and tell you where to find the bear service you'll love, Bensol. Jokes aside, you really love your Eddie, huh? Alright. I'll tell you, but will you come have a drink with me already? Head to the infamous Silk Oasis, the Black Market Bazaar. It's the main stomping grounds for the Mirian Ignis Guild. Shouldn't be too far from you guys. There's a merchant there named Lamar, but you gotta be careful. They ain't friendly like me. Still, if you bring up my name, they should be willing to help. The most popular guy around, Bensol, Intel broker. Born at Silk Oasis. I was really grateful to Bensol, but I was young and it was hard for me to accept as an exile. I couldn't handle everything myself. Prima, it appears you need me as much as I need you. You all are really making a mess out there, aren't you? Come on, how do you expect to find someone to launch a casket when you got a bounty on you? Don't be mad at Ida. Maybe it's a sign that now's the time for us to be together. Come to my side and I'll tell you where to find a burial service. You love Bensol Intel broker. That place is pretty far, we better resupply. The nearest spot for supplies is called the Lumen War Memorial. Try analyzing the places around us to see where it is. Cases beyond scanning range and unable to analyze. Analyze. Resupply facilities available. Age no longer, and here forever rest. Okay, let's go there. Analyzing the incoming ship's ID. Oh, more pirates. I bet they're here for the bounty. I thought messing with bones will make things so difficult. What do we do? Try again. Ah, come on. Guess I should have just slammed through because of known better that wouldn't work. Luminor War Memorial. First year of the Luminor War, unhappy with United Mining's interference in mining rights, local Peaker factions from the Asteroid Belt clashed with United Mining. The ruins of this conflict was purchased by the Luminor Association and turned into a memorial for the deceased. Do you have any reference? More Administration Bureau. If you have any relatives that you haven't been found, you can raise them here and the foundation will help you locate them. The voice of the veteran we spoke to sounded very mechanical. He used a speech device much like Ida's. It was a much older model. Most of the workers here were veterans fitted with bionic prosthesis who returned after the war to live out their lives. We're here to fix the memorial. Perfect timing. The foundation needs some help. We get to thank all the war heroes. Without them, the free asteroid belt that you see today wouldn't exist. A few credits of spare parts would help a lot. Should I ask for John's help? Okay, I think we're gonna need him. Was in a bad place at the time. Whenever there was some way to help the crew, I put everything into it. It made me feel like I was able to hold on to my pride. But the results weren't always ideal. My work failed to satisfy the administrators, so he didn't pay us too well. Common lumen coin, by the light of ignorance, may your fortune shine upon us and cast away the darkness. In areas outside of United Mining's jurisdiction, many pickers refuse to use the currency. Instead, they use coins produced by the Mirian Ignis Guild, which were forged with trace amounts of lumen alloy. AFK? How dare you? Cabin. She was the main stronghold in the fight against United Mining. After the war was lost, it became a mourning for those who had fallen. Upon entering the massive cabin, the relics of warriors could be seen filling every inch of the vessel. A committee formed by retired soldiers would lead guests into the main hall and softly recount the story of the deceased. All you runners do is look for lumen. There is no intel here for you. The hull of this ship was cast from the souls of my brothers, and yet it's on the verge of collapse. Can't just let it crumble into the void of space. You get any damaged armor plates lying around? Ship looks worse than I imagined. There's no way it will hold on for much longer. Help him out. Sure. I remember him reaching out with his bionic arm to express his thanks to Ida. He said that even though it was cold to the touch, he could still feel the warmth. Here, take this. He offered us a book saying only that it contained the memories of his brothers. In Reflections of the Lumen War. 8506 Galactic Calendar. Initially, all I wanted was to fight for the rights of Thousand Peaks. That was until the fleet of witches destroyed our cave. This book was popular in the Astral Belt for a long time and was written by one of the founders of the Lumen War Relief Foundation, a veteran mercenary that participated in a lot of guerrilla warfare. All he wanted now was peace. Thanks for the host, CJ. How you doing, buddy? The association acted as the runner's guardian, with branches spread out among the peaks. Periodically purchased Lumen products, provided legal loans, and rented ships, much like the seafaring guilds from the Age of Myths. This is a licensed operation under the Lumen Mining Act. Thanks to the noble, our maintenance costs are higher than ever. I'm sure the plans Jan brought back can cover the costs. We'll see about that. Okay. In bulk, yeah, we need 10. Buy all. Buy bulk. Go. Done. Navigate. Fixing a possible abandoned. The city was previously a ringing liberation front stronghold. It was destroyed by United Mining during the Lumen War. Collapses are common, so please do not attempt excavation. Go there and then... why not? Warning, red chamber's heat signal has been locked onto. Contact in 20 seconds. Oh, crap, there's a lot of it. We're being tracked. It's the Bones Brigade. Locked onto our engine and launched a boarding vessel to dock with the red chamber. Run like we always do. Come on, what the heck, man? City stronghold Sarasvati. The Ring Liberation Front was a local guerrilla faction located in the peaks. No matter how many times United Mining eradicated them, they always seem to rise again, just like the motto. Endless lumen, light the way. What the belt may rise again one day. Okay, we explore. Coding, spare ship part, hybrid Lumion, pick a starshine. Okay. Lumion coding. Temporarily coding a ship with refined Lumion would greatly increase its resistance against attacks. During the war, the Ring Liberation Front had plenty of Lumen, but were lacking military technology, so they would apply coatings like this on the cobbled together ships. Ship part. After the war, abandoned ship parts left over from the battles became an important resource for revitalizing Thousand Peaks. On some of the parts, you could even see the Ring Liberation Front's production label. Picker Starshine. The alcohol of Thousand Peaks, unlike that of East Ocean, it's pungent and strong, brimming with the smell of minerals and gunpowder. He always said that when I became the clan master, I had to give him some land for winemaking. Looks like we're hanging. We have enough materials to upgrade the ship. Mm-hmm. Oh, which one? Do. So to upgrade for now. That's one single. Hey, CJ. It's meh, but okay. How are you doing? Some more. The ship parts, more aluminum, and pick a starshine. Okay, that's all there is to explore. Oh, that sucks. I wonder if you should check this one out. City stronghold, Zhao Shen. The city was previously a ring liberation front stronghold, but due to post-war system failure, it was abandoned after excavation. Okay. Getting an unknown communication request. I'm putting it through now. The dearest East Ocean Prince and his pretty little witch. We heard you blew up Bones' old haunt. Amazing stuff. You think we could board your ship and get a photo with you? Oh, bounty hunters again. Is the whole galaxy trying to get that reward? The chamber is just a radar vessel fitted for high level detection and communication. There's no way we can take them head on. Possible civilian ship. Come on now, you better make this. From what I remember, their communications officer seemed confused about his mistakes, so they just decided to let us go. Yeah, we've been having a nice weather now for this week, so it's nice. Nice and calm. Citizen Zhao Shen, second year of the Lumen War, in response to the oppression of United Mining, local guerrilla factions around the peaks joined forces to form the Ring Liberation Front. Even though they were eventually defeated, they managed to erect a flag of resistance and hope. Check stuff. Coding, special parts, and aluminum. Okay. So we have enough materials to upgrade the ship. Oh. Yeah, okay, no. So yes, need enough material for anything else, so right now, so yep, sure. More. Oops. Aluminum coating, spaceship part, hybrid aluminum. Yep, that was all we could get. That's where we need to go. Black Market Bazaar, Silk Oasis. For the Light of Ignis, Myria Everlasting, whatever you need, bionic prosthesis or legal parts, the Silk Oasis is at your service. No docking fees required. Encrypted signal. Myrian Ignis Guild. I figured the first time I visited this infamous city would be to hold a space burial. Okay, Bard, the vagabond. Then has it only used to work in United Mining's border patrol. One day he got into an argument with one of his superiors and put him in the hospital. As a result, he was fired. Given his foreign position, he knew quite a few drifters, thieves, and fugitives. After losing his job, his old friends helped him build this bar so he could make a few bucks. It all depends what other kind of microphone you're using though, so use what you think sounds best. Hey, you bunch of adventurers looking for a lumen? Come in, have a drink, and tell us a tale. Don't worry if you ain't got no story. You've got no luck cave running and you need a few coins. We got plenty of work here. Okay. Mirren Shrine then. Ignis Shrine was the largest gathering place for followers of the Mirren religion. The crowd was full of peddlers and worshippers surrounding the main hall, turning it into a massive hub of commercial activity. The Ignis faith was led mostly by the Mirren Ignis Guild, who hoped that people would honor the sun, business, and good deeds. Due to its simple doctrine, it eventually became the mainstream religion in the post-war peaks. The Ignis shed light upon your good deeds, runners from afar. We have only just returned from the caves. We got plenty of lumen relics for sale. Real quality stuff. A good deal. Selling stolen lumen relics right in front of Ignis. Only in Silk Oasis. Ignis above, we gotta get rid of these fast. Come on, we all help each other out around here. What you say? Ignis above, thank you for the offer. Sure, why not? Let's buy it then. I have to say it, Ida was a bit of an impulsive buyer. Pain Ignis Astrolabe. On the back were the words, may Ignis shed light upon your good deeds. To thank Ignis for the light he provides, Peakers use this to offer up prayers in their homes. It looks like a lumen relic. It's commonly used to trick outsiders reaching for valuable artifacts, but it's really not worth much. Yep, Guild. The Mirren Ignis Guild was the largest religious and commercial organization in the asteroid belt and was the largest smuggler of lumen goods as well. Most that arrived here came for no other reason than to sell off their ill-gotten items. But we had other reasons for coming.
I can't.
Not a chance. I never heard of a newer that microphone before, so.
まずマダラの借金を返してもらいましょうか。話はそれからやろ。
Tell Benzel to pay what he owes me, or we ain't talking business.
あいつの
He
借
said
金
there's
をなん
none
で
of
私
our
たちが
business.
彼の借金は彼が、君らのことは君らが。これが道理。自分でどうぞ。足は忙しい身でね。
Your burial is none of my business. No, move along, cause I got things to do.
あんた三階人なら三階人を助けなさいよ。
Hey, I thought peakers sell peakers. What are you, some outsider?
食流権限。我々は商人。三階人中枠組だけで語られても。
Ignis above, I'm a merchant and a busy one too, so if you'll excuse me.
お願いします。
Please, I beg you.
店先でそんなこと困りますな。縁起でもない。
Hey, what are you doing on your knees like that? Get up, you're making me look bad.
お願いします。カイトを故郷に返してあげたいんです。
Please, I wish to send Kay back to our homeland.
大きな晴れ、見栄えが悪い。
Get him up, this is embarrassing.
お願いします。
Please help me.
もう君ここの人間じゃないやろ。土下座なんぞの前に普通銭の話が先ちゃう。詐欺師だと思われるで。
You're not around from here, are you? No one here gets on their knees without offering up some credits unless they want people to think they're phonies.
あんたたちにとって金持ち以外全部詐欺師でしょ。
Yeah, right. Anyone without credits is a phony to you.
君らお尋ね者やろ。
Hey,
最近懸賞金がかかった。
maybe I know you. You're the crew that recently had a bounty out on you.
人違いをしてない。
Got the wrong people.
ごまかさんといて。そうやそうや、この土下座開式やな。
Nice try. Now remember, that's an East Ocean kowtow ritual.
人違いよ。
Got it wrong?
まあこの町はお尋ね者だらけやし、君らの安い懸賞金なんか興味ない。
Relax, this place is full of criminals. I don't care about your tiny little bounty.
ほんまやで。まあミコはんはちょいと話がちゃいますけど。
Only beef I have is with you, witch. Yeah, that's not bad. Lasted that long. Yeah.
ミコはん、その外人を立たせたってくれます？
Whatever, get this man off the floor.
ならず者の拠点も爆破したんやて。なら手伝ってやらんとな。
Since you guys blew up that pirate base, I guess I can give you a hand.
それって。
Me and you.
やったる。
I'll help you.
ありがとう。
Thank you, so.
ただな、お尋ね者のお手伝いをするのはちょいと怖いやろ。だから条件を出させてもらうで。
Hold on, I didn't say I'm doing this for free. Helping wanted foes like you still puts me at risk.
手の上にあるもん、わかります？
See what I have here?
これな、最近闇市で苦労して手に入れた龍脈包囲なんやけど。
You said the direction showed up on the black market a while ago. It took me some effort to get my hands on it.
最近どこの探査車も予定表が真っ赤でな。
Unfortunately, all the runners I know are booked.
それってつまり。
What are you proposing?
君ら探査できるんやって。知らんけど、ならコピーをあげるさかい。
I heard one of you is a runner. So I'm giving you a copy of the directions.
この情報がほんまもんかどうか確かめるっちゅうのが条件や。
Let me check if the intel is legit.
そしたら完璧な宇宙層を見せたる。
And I'll arrange your burial. Key directions, Black Market Cave. If Kay knew that I got on my knees for him, he would be so upset. But he has meant that much to me. The light of Ignis, Myria everlasting, may your fortune shine upon us and cast away the darkness. By goods done, I'll be a boy. do. Yep. Boop. Leave. Yep. Let me get some more coffee. Let me move on. Right back. And got myself a cookie too. And let's see, what is this news? Statement on legal excavation. Due to recent uptick in illegal excavation, United Mining has made an appeal to runners, stating that in accordance with the Lumen Mining Act, anyone who discovers a cave may keep the legal rights to it, so long as they pay 10% tax to the Lumen. Cave-related affairs, please report to the Lumen Association. Do not attempt to sell stolen goods through illegal channels. Violators can face a prison sentence up to 20 standard years. Glory United, may fire and iron light the stars. On behalf of the great director Ironwind. Okay. Nom, 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 nom. Revered and respected runners. We're sick of all those artifacts piling up on your ship. United Money making up reasons to take your stuff. Can't get a foot in the underground market without getting tricked or hacked, nicked or and whacked. Well, you're in luck. We know that all an honest run like yourself needs is to sell that crap you got lying around. Mirren Ignis Guild is just the partner you're looking for. You're the most reliable underground financier out there. Trusted Ignis merchant, Lamar. The light of Ignis, Mirren Everlasting, a fair trader and honest neighbor. Via PID, huh? Coordinates. Mirror Everlasting. I hope that merchant will help put John's guardians to rest. Need to confirm the Intel's authenticity. Lumen Reason Scanner. We have to get there. Guess we should check these two things. And then refuel maybe if you need to. Lumen Cave, Ignis number 2. Guilties, verifications, we'll go at the bottom. Looking for the perfect investment. Contribute to excavation equipment and commission team of runners will be at your service. In the system. Yep, Lumen Cave, Ignis number 2. Mining expeditions on the flow of intel in Thousand Peaks were 10 times that of East Ocean. Back then I couldn't believe that there would be any caves that hadn't been discovered. Even though United Mining had prohibited the possession of caves, law enforcement in the asteroid belt was much more relaxed and tended to turn blind eye to such regulations. Given the massive demand for Lumen, Mirroring and Ignis Guild continued to develop a number of caves and sold excavation rights to runners in such a way that it didn't violate their beliefs, which eventually turned into a burgeoning entertainment business. Oh yeah, man, you come to Ignis number 2 to test your luck, yeah? Do things different from Ignis number 1. You don't have to lift a finger, just let your fortune shine and treasure will come. Excavation squad commissioned to take the cave. Exidium is one of the best in the belt. Just invest a little, what you save, I'm sure they will pay you back really nice. Oh yeah, this slick, I should let John decide. An Oceaneer would never let someone do the running for them. East Ocean runners were born chasing Lumen. We must feel the pulse of Lumen ourselves to maintain our dignity and honor. What? Okay, so I can't do anything now? Oh, come on, please don't get below 2 now. The small amount of experience in their warehouse, the digital contract was sent to me and we all agreed on how much we would earn. It was life in the peaks, and to this day, I still haven't learned. Damaged Lumen metal plate times 9. Lumen metal plate created by fusing a small amount of lumium into steel. Its ability to block off lumium-induced hallucinations made it a commonly seen material around the caves. Looks like we have enough materials to upgrade the ships. Okay. Okay. Capacity. Good. $10 to $17, not too bad. System. That's the first one. Okay. It was this cable. Ain't no runners making the big bucks when they are the ones stuffing my pockets. Lamar laughed. He thought only suckers would want to do the running themselves. May Ignis shed light upon your good deeds. The Medium Ignis believes that anyone who excessively extracts lumen will be unable to return to Ignis when they die. What you do is sell mining rights to the other excavators and take a small commission for the SAMs. It's quite a unique phenomenon in the asteroid belt. Looks like a tough guy. You think you can take on our cave? Do things differently from Ignis 2? You do all the work yourself, really? Stock up the experience. Hans already reached 100 standard meters, secret treasures of mere weight. Exciting, huh? Still, a runt like you, are you really going to be able to find anything? Doubt you even make it past 50 meters. Oh god. Let's go! Come on! Ignis number 1 was a dark master cave. There was numerous excavation squads deep inside, shuttling among ancient Mirian ruins. Was barely able to keep up, but eventually found something. Ooh yeah. Pain damaged lumen metal plate times 10. Dang. Do we need that metal plate to anything? I mean, it feels like it's oh, it's for that one. We need United Mining Reactor. How much fuel do we have? 5 right now. How much do we need to get back there? Okay. I need to go back and buy fuel. So, we need fuel. Unable to analyze lumen, resource scanning power insufficient. Normal warning signal within United Mining airspace. Please proceed with caution. Just wondering how are we gonna get there because I have like nothing. Let's just go here if we can. Yes, we can't go there. So how the heck am I gonna get over here? I can't go there either. We need to confirm the intels of fantasticity. Yes, I'm pressing B like it says. Mirror near everlasting. Hope that merchant will help put young guardian to rest. Maybe we need to talk to somebody now. Hey, you bunch of adventurers looking for Lumen? Come in, have a drink, and tell us a tale. Don't worry if you ain't got no story. Nope. I can't go there. It's like we almost have to. I'm wondering we need to confirm the intels of fantasticity. But I can't fly up here and I can't scan this. It says resource scanner, scan radius. But I can't do anything there though. So how are we gonna confirm the information then? Guess something there.
流脈共振機起動
We travel here. The Perforated Crimson Kettle. Sick of those boring, repetitive Galactic Empire programs? Enough for the Crimson Kettle account to get 7 standard days of free. Ads blocked.
龍脈共振機起動。
共鳴開始。
Expected Starsong identified.
録音を開始する。
Chaotic Witch's Starsong. Witch's imitation of Starsong deep within the asteroid, revealing a facet of the luminate holes.
ミコ竜名の分
Witch's
析完
Starsong
了。
unless
音
it's
源
complete,
発生地ま
setting
で案内
navigation
し
to
ま
the
す。
origin of Starsong. No. Let's see, there's 2 there. Oh, let's go. Nice. This cave was discovered after endless hardships by Groundhog Tula in 8529 of the Galactic Calendar. Led by Tula, the Groundhog crew established itself for many years, comprised of was blocked lengthy messages, geologically unstable, abandoned due to pirate activity. Pirates! Sure, let's go. Are you sure it's pretty far? We need to find a place to refuel when we get there. The question, I won't have much money for fuel though. Go there, I would have to go back here, but then I can only buy like 3 fuel. Go here first. See what we have. Hey, there's a ship that keeps following us. They say they are reported from Crimson Kettle. Said a showdown with the Bones Brigade has made us heroes among the asteroid belt. They want to board a ship and interview us. Oh, risk it. Tell them we can do a video interview. Yeah. Of course, it was pirates. That's why he came up with that faking it. Remy get a refund for Crimson Kettle. From what I remember, either tried to get a refund multiple times, but Remo would simply resubscribe for another year. No one would have guessed that the most popular broadcasting program in the Thousand Peaks region came from this small, humble space station. A small group of workers wrestled with faulty equipment in a chaotic space station, attempting to spread their cherished Thousand Peak culture through entertainment. What a lovely complexion. Have you ever thought about acting? You're looking for some actors for our historical drama, The Witch. It's all the craze in the belt right now. How about acting as an extra? The pay is pretty good. We take really good care of our actors. About witches? I guess I could help. As soon as Ida saw the script, she walked away without saying a word, leaving the set in an awkward silence. Apparently it was about an evil witch and how the people managed to drive her from the peaks. Aww. Right.
龍脈共振機起動。
Resupply facilities available. Okay. If we're getting away here, I'm gonna play it and you tell me if you should respond. My fellow peakers heading to Toyon to party. Boy, this is fun. Hey, what? Oh, fun? I'm fine. I can fly, trust me. He looks like a good guy. Wait, is that the barkeep from Silk Oasis? No, I thought I would see a barkeep this drunk. What should we do? I talked to him. Let me handle this. Okay. Well, let's try it. See if it works. He spoke highly of the ship, and the barkeep was ecstatic. Soon after, the container was seen heading for Red Chamber. He said he regularly traded with Fortuna Entertainment, and this was one of the better products. Fortuna pipe times 4. Okay. Fortuna Entertainment was probably the most well-known entertainment entity around. Their main operation was dealing in lumen herbs, and they had small factories scattered around the belt. Koyan was nothing more than a side business. I've heard that smoking a stick of the lumen herbs increases vitality and is a cure for a range of illnesses. Outlaw City. Hayuan. I remember the disdainful look on their faces when I told Ada and Remy what I wanted to dock here. Yep, check the Outlaw City. Some memories are best not spoken. Hey Rana, you carry yourself pretty well. That body of yours ain't too bad. I think you're the exact guy we need. There's some pretty important people from United Mining heading in. We don't have enough hands on board to do the job. Basically, we need someone to help us provide some special services. Special service? What is she getting at? Yes, if you got any lumen ginseng on you, it would help a lot with the job. There is a small chance of getting. Well, think about it. We will pay you really nice, really nice. The director didn't think I would refuse, and she started sweating profusely. Looked like she really needed the help. Well, let's just try and see what happens. What the heck? Wasn't expecting the word to be that. Still, I was a man of my word. I helped them with whatever they needed and made sure the customer was satisfied. Looking back on it, I try not to think about that experience. But, well, we got a coin and Fortuna pipe, so why not? That gave us money, which we needed badly. Okay, let's check out the Miriam English Guild. Destructive effects of the lumen war left the Azure Belt in lawless shambles, prompting United Mining to give up any hope of establishing order. The illicit trade that flowed through these sites turned them into hotbeds for underground factions and an active territory for the Miriam Ignis Guild. It's rumored that they would provide services to United Mining officials and use the money to invest in the resistance. That was 1,000 peaks for you. For light wings, my mirror everlasting. Yeah. Well. Okay. We need fuel. Fuel it all up and let's get. Fill up. Expected Starsong identified. Oh boy. Murky Witch's Starsong. The recording was murky, like a flurry of mixed emotions. Made me think of Silk Oasis, where the surrounding areas were full of pirates and middlemen traders. It's almost like the stories of space came alive when Ed was saying. Okay. Electromagnetic is a complete potential and discovered cave. Oh. That was smoother than expected. Don't forget to thank Bensel. I would rather block him. Say that. He's here safe. We don't want any unexpected visitors this time. If the directions really have been out on the market, I wouldn't be surprised to see other runners. Okay with this, John? I want to send Kay on his way as soon as possible. You're running into those pirates again. We're not helping you. Be here waiting for you. I won't. I'll convince Remy. Just do your thing. Eddie? Astro 339. Because of what happened to Kay, I was really anxious at the time. I was willing to do anything for him. Perhaps I underestimated the Peakers. This is John. I've entered the cave. Copy that.
通信状態は確保して
Keep your communications
今
open.
回の任務目標はこの龍脈が未発掘かどうか確認すること
Our mission is to confirm whether the place has been excavated. Mineral Helios conferments. One orbit 7 circum 6 grados per zero illustratus dos. Yeah, we already seen this one. One orbit 2 circum 19 grados, offering his praises to Ignis. Helios bestows his blessing on Terra, thus unsharing in the golden age of Myria.
人がいる形跡はない。
Oops. Hello, Jin.
付近で怪しい電波を探知した
I'm detecting some irregular signals.
あまり大きく動かないで他の門から入った方がいいかも
Careful, you should try to stay low and find another way in. Hepatitis.
粒子の彫像は普通風水機関のそばにある。利水の安定を願って建てられるもの。
A procedural statue they usually found next to lumen transportation engines because they were believed to calm the lumen.
うん。
What I can't do the... Can't I do the volume form? Gate isn't completely open, it needs another sound. It needs two? Anybody else? No. If we don't have it, then it means I need to go back down there and use that one. Let's see then where we can go. Keep it in here. Shattered Starsong. The resonance of the liquid called forth subtle whimpers. So gloomy that you couldn't help but feel a bit uneasy. Actually looks similar to my first cave.
粒子の彫像。この柱の内部は多分龍脈の風水機関だ。
Another presidium. There should be a transportation engine in this pillar then. Mirroring God, Exedium. Carving of the black hole deity Exedium. As god of the netherworld, he is the only Mirroring God, whose prayers may not be uttered in the main hall of the shrines. Mirroring religion believes that when people die they return to Ignis. However, evildoers return to the black hole Exedium, barren wasteland where no light can be found, abandoned by the gods. The Song of Stars, Presidio moves.
を入れすぎると風天箱は暴走する。
Clean the chamber with too
変に動かさない方がいい。
cleaning the chamber with too much luminary might cause it to overload. Gotta be careful. The song is up, say the moves.
Lee水を入れすぎると
ほとんど掘られちまってる。ボス、ここをアジトにするのはちょっと無理が。
Looks like everything valuable here has been dug up as well. Not the best place to set up base.
全部あの英会のガキのせいだ。つべこべ言わずやっときゃ今頃。
This is all that ocean's fault. We should have killed him when we could.
ボスも何か言ってくださいよ。
Come on, say something, boss.
基地はまた探せ。お前らに怪我がないならそれでいいだろう。
As long as everyone's safe, we can always find a new home.
今回こそ捕まえて倍返しをお見舞いしてやりましょうぜ。
I'm gonna squeeze every credit out of him when we get to him this time.
ボス、知らせが来ました。
Hey, boss, I got news for you.
ガキどもは3時間前に糸を出たそうです。もう来やすぜ。
Kid just left the Silk Oasis 3 hours ago. He'll be here in a minute now.
待てばカイロの日和ありとはよく言ったもんだ。
See you lads, we will catch him sooner or later. Not again.
最悪。エイダ、あの商人にやられたな。
Yeah, I suspect this was a setup.
奴らの手がすでに回ってる。もう撤退するよ。
Looks like the Bones Brigade is expecting us. I'm heading back now.
急いで気づかれないように。
Come back immediately and be careful not to attract any attention.
商人って数しかいない。
Damn merchants. Let's see if there's any. Oh no. Go down. Up we go then.
ボス、なんか変ですぜ。
Hey, boss, something's going on.
外からも流明の反応がありやす。誰か開けようとしてるんじゃ。
Sounds like someone outside the gate is trying to open it.
流門を直接開けるだと。
Coming straight through the gate? Bones is down there. I better be careful.
利水を入れすぎると利水を利水をこの揺れ流門か。
Someone just open the gates? Is there an assassin?
何が起きてるんだよ一体。
疫病神、やっと現れたか。
Took you long enough, Noble.
おい、てめえの獲物が出てきたぞ。
Hey,
よく見ろ。
hey, see that? That's who you're after.
俺らはかくまっちゃいない。とっととそいつを離しやがれ。
You've been hiding him, damn it, so let's go with my guy.
ボス、
Boss!
俺たちは何も関係がね
It's
え。
none of your business.
クソが。
Bastard.
誰だ。なぜ英海の服を着てる。
Those clothes here from East the Ocean. Who are you?
リバ
Why the
君、
hurry?
首相だな。殺しに行く手間が省けた。
Why the hurry, John? I was about to go find you.
カイト・ブラウンはおらぬのか。
Isn't Kay Bolan with you?
お前が
You
カイトを殺したのは。
killed Kay?
そうか。
Oh.
持たなかったのだな。
Did you not make it?
すべて貴様の責。
It's a shame this is all your faults. Ah,
もろい。
disgraceful, no wonder you lost the case.
なんて
Oh,
や
what the hell
つ。
was that?
化け物め。
逃げるか。
Stop running. Die for the clan, such is your fate.
投手はお嘆きだぞ。
Hammers will be so ashamed.
正面からぶつかっても勝てない。
No way I can fight him face to face. I need to find some other way. Where is supposed to happening? Looks like the chamber was too full. Overloaded the old machinery. Yeah, I know I need to overload it.
力機は自己共振します。最終的に流脈が爆発することも珍しくはありません。
Careful, lumen resonates with itself, so it's entirely possible to cause a chain reaction that blows up the whole place.
カイトにまた怒られちゃうな。
Sorry, Kay, but I have no choice.
水量をもっと増やせば。
Hiding. Only chance, we need to get out of here before it explodes. Oh, we need to go the downward path. I just see the pipe broke. I thought we were gonna be able to jump over or something, but guess not.
小賢しいネズミ、何をして
Never boy, what did you do? Where are you hiding?
急げ。まだ見つかってないはず
Hurry up, he's still looking for me. Get before it explodes.
諦めろ。結末は変わらぬ。
I'm trying to achieve your death. What are you coming back for?
でまたここに
風水
This
機関を
limitation ain't about to explode. I'm sealing him in.
母上は当主はみんなの面倒を見るべきだって。
What?
逃げられると思うな小僧。
もっと急げ、もたもたするな。
できない。
マルケ、何をためらってる。死にてえのか。
Trying to get killed?
できない。
Camus must
当主は
protect his people.
すべての人を守るべき。
何をブツブツ。
What are you going on about? Okay, that doesn't work out when that guy is trying to kill you. It's like, okay, you know what? That doesn't work then, buddy.
やったか。
Is it over?
無鉄砲野郎。どうなったか。状況を確認してきやがれ。
Crazy bastard, aren't you gonna check if he's alive?
今のでやれてなき
We'll
ゃ。
come back for another
第
round.
2ラウンドが始まるぜ。
Molten luminite. When the resonating frequency of lumen is high enough, it will become highly active, giving it a reddish tint. This causes a gas explosion. You will see small bits of shattered luminite like this. Place is completely destroyed.
対一の加護のもと魂よ
But
太陽へ帰れ
by His mercy, may the radiance of East Ocean greet your return. Well, is he dead?
手伝ってくれて感謝する
Thank you for helping me seal the gates.
自分のためだ。 あいつらの仇を取りたかっただけだ。
I only did it for myself and my comrades.
お前よくやったよ。龍脈の操作も演奏も誰に習った？
Hey, you're pretty good at handling those lumen contraptions. Who taught you all that?
僕の護衛だった。
My guardian.
ち、悪かったな。
Just sorry.
傷はそこまで深くなさそうだ。僕たちのところで治療しよう。
Your injuries don't look too serious. You can provide basic treatment.
治療2回もお前をはめようとした相手に何言ってる？
Treatment? For someone who tried to capture you twice?
商人と通じていたのか。
Conspire with that merchant?
バカ言うな。英海人がうろちょろしてりゃ嫌でも耳に入る。
Don't be a fool. Anyone who knew where you're from would report to me without me even asking.
教えてやるよ。うちのメンバーはみんなお前らと高廉にもてあそばれ捨てられたんだ。
These men here? They were all left behind by United Mining and your people. Injuries need to be treated.
早く治療しに行こ
ふざけろ。治すくらいなら殺せ。
Leave me alone. I'd rather die than be saved by you.
これだけたくさんの仲間を死なせちまって、俺にもう生きる価値なんかねえ。
All my comrades are dead now. There's no reason for me to live.
う。みんなを生かすためにマフィアを。
You formed a brigade for them?
もしそうだったとして、
So what if,
それが何なんだよ。
so what if I say I did?
お前にとっての一族だったのか。
Hey,
それを守るために。
they were like your family. You were just trying to protect them.
行こう。出血がひどい。
Come with me. You're bleeding.
一族とか何言ってんのか知らねえが、親兄弟がぶっ殺しに来るなんて聞いたことねえぞ。
Don't think our idea of family is the same. Mine doesn't involve sending people to kill each other.
とにかく僕は力になりたい。
Please, I'm willing to help.
力にだ？
Willing?
俺は
Oh, you know.
お前ら英海貴族のいい子ちゃんぶったところが大嫌いなんだよ。
That's what I hate about you pompous oceaneer nobles.
聞け！俺は他の誰かじゃねえ。自分のために組織を作ったんだよ。
Listen, I formed a brigade for myself and myself alone.
あいつらを生かすも殺すも自分の気分次第だったんだ。
What I did or didn't do for them is none of your business. Those were my decisions.
その偽善くせえ手なんか
Don't you pity me?
触れるか？
警備隊には報告しないから。
I won't turn you in.
頭大丈夫か？莫大な懸賞金が目の前にあるんだぞ。高連政府だって手をこまねいている賞金首だぞ。
Why not? Do whatever you want. I'm the biggest wanted criminal around. United Mining will love you for turning me in.
何がしたい？俺はお前の船も潰した。
Do something and destroy your ship.
自首してもここで死んでもお前の自由だから。
Whatever you wish to die here or surrender yourself. Your decision.
殺せよ！
Do something, damn it.
僕の目的は一族のためだ。
I'm doing this for my clan,
敵討ちのためじゃない。
not for revenge.
そ そんなこと知るか。
Who cares what you did this for? Was for the clan.
一族の
Was. That's the second cave you blew up, John. You really know how to cause trouble. How did you bring him back? He lost his comrades. He blew up your ship. The one who decided to blow it up. Yeah, nothing to do with him. Yeah, you know how much he's worth? If I were you, I would have ended him there. His bounty doesn't say he has to be alive anyway. You wouldn't do that. I totally would. Let's see where he was then, huh? Well, did you find the cave? You're keeping me waiting or what? You should know that the orbits are relatively empty at the moment. Perfect time for a space burial. Finally head to the ferry point orbit launch station. I'll be there. Tell you right now, there ain't nowhere else to hold a burial. I trust the Ignis merchant Lamar. On its ferry point, the space barriers were banned in 1000 Peaks. If you want to send something to an outer planetary system, you not only need a permit, there was a precision launcher. Getting to East Ocean was even more difficult given that it was tens of thousands of light years away. He surrenders, huh? Standard time 6 hours 3 minutes. 4 years after establishing the Bones Brigade, the war hero known as Bones turns himself in to the United Mining Authorities. The Bones Brigade, a traveling gang of pirates, had hold on the Esther Bell smuggling market for several years. Given that every attempt to arrest him proved unsuccessful, Bones' decision to turn himself in has boggled the minds of authorities, who are currently investigating the reason why. Door to United, may fire and iron light the stars on behalf of the great director Ironwind. Didn't say anything about how long his little suspension was, or how long he's gonna be gone. June, that gun is going to pay. I believe I fell for it twice. I hope things work out at Ferry Point. Check and see what these are. Legal base station, Rabbit Hole 1. Cheap as heck and fast as hell. All you scammers who can't stand United Mining's ridiculous communication prices, let's enter our verification. Perfect experience for those who can't forget the war. Drop that stuffy, boring life you're living. Let running stars risk their lives just for you. Watch as they push your least favorite contender down in the abyss. Falling to. I would like to go to this one, but I don't have enough fuel to get yeah. Guess I could go back here, fill up with fuel. Go back down here and see. Just don't know if it's worth it. It's abandoned due to pirate activity, so it's like... Over here. Legal base station, Rabbit Hole 1. I remember the first time I came and all you had to do was turn on the ship's radio and the sounds of interference and advertisement would fill the air. In every corner of Thousand Peaks, the residents set up private network stations to escape United Miners' control. Stations were built on asteroids and exchanged news and information with each other using specialized encryption. Gosh darn it, what the hell happened to the antenna? Did the repairman steal it? Putting this on the new guy. What are they trying to do to me? What am I gonna do now? The show's about to start. Eddie, ever since we stationed here, the network signal has been pretty weak. Still, the shortwaves are picking up their signal. I'm gonna play it. Hey you, the lumen-seeking vessels over there. Can we borrow your comm system? The evening shed light upon your good deeds. One of us instantly sent a signal throughout the belt. To this day, we'll never forget how they started the show. Hidden in the shadows of the peaks, we shall rise again. Was the Bones Brigade's motto. I suppose it's no surprise that this was also the space shanty the Ring Liberation Front used as a cry for revolution. Obtain space shantied from. Tragic song recounting the loss of the Ring Liberation Front. Full of sadness, anger, and rebellious lament. It's also the war cry for anti-United mining sentiment. Eddie, a smuggler ship from the Mirian Igneous Guild is sending us a message saying they got some nice goods to sell. Igneous above, you doing alright over there? Made a killing betting on some contender. All the nasty dirtbag or something. Whatever his name was, boy was he good. Now my damn ship's filled with relics and getting them out to sell will be a hassle. You all want to take a look at these goodies? You'll be doing me a favor. Sure. May your fortune shine upon us and cast away the darkness. As they boarded the ship and described the countless goods on hand, we picked out a valuable Mirian antique. It wasn't until the left that we found suspicious cracks on it. Pain, a tale of failure. Thousand Peaks, everyone loved hearing terrible memories. Perhaps it made their own misery seem more bearable. At least it wasn't a bomb or something. He said that we're not to go places like this. The Lee clan never had others fight for them. There was a giant statue of a runner at the entrance. The large billboard inside displayed the contenders who would battle it out that night, as well as the current betting odds. Participating runners would climb down a massive, seeming bottomless quarry, while the crowd surrounded the broadcasting screen, watching the participants pit the excavation techniques against one another for the glory of Ignis. There's a interceptor. You seem a bit puny for a runner, but that's neither here nor there. What will you be betting on? Listen here, the last record was set 200 standard meters in just 5 standard minutes. See the statue? That's the current record holder, the nasty dirtbag. He's a peaker hero. Don't be fooled, they're just trying to reel you in. You will see this stuff all over the piece. God, you don't need to talk for the boy. I get it, he's an outsider and probably a bit of a coward. Come on! Let's do it! Everything was going smooth until it hit 100 standard meters when my vision suddenly went blurry. When I came to my sense, I was already in a medical tent. He just sat on my side, whispered a word, and said I had passed out because my blood pressure was too low. Remy just kept mumbling about what a terrible job I had done. A 1? Oh, and I can't do it. God damn it. Over debris. Okay. So. If I came, I would think, okay, I hope the radiance of East Ocean greeted him upon his return. Was I launched at the administration office? Sure. Silent old man kept watch at the registration counter, a ring Liberation Front veteran. When he heard of it, that the business we had hoped to undertake was a space burial, he said nothing, only silently indicating that we should fill in the designated religion on the form. After all, there were so many forms of Miriam belief that anything was a possibility. Yet, when he saw that the religion was Myriad Ayang, he frowned slightly. Thank you, Jeanette. How you doing, my little French baguette? Haven't seen you in a long time. I heard Ida saying that we have been running on a tight budget. There must be some way to make some credits. Yeah, I'm doing okay, I guess. Bit tired today. I haven't seen you streaming for a long time. What do you want? You want to shoot yourself into space? No way that's happening. You're way too heavy. I don't have time. Watching too much porn again, huh? The Spaceway Sweeper needs a hand if you want to earn some quick credits. Go for it. Okay, let's try it. Come on, luck. Like to help with this, suppose me. Are you going to do it or not? He went on about all the space debris along the orbit, how they need some to clean it up. Cleaning up space debris was difficult, but just when I was halfway done, a random piece of debris nearly sent me flying. You messed up my rhythm. God damn it. Fair point. The Lumi War United Mining gained control of 1,000 peaks and transport station. The winners want to avoid a hefty fees required to send goods through the transportation station. Their only option was to go through the smugglers. But neither of these routes were financially feasible for ordinary foes. As a result, Ferry Point was built. A simple cannon allowed them to quickly send small to medium-sized objects to other planets. Welcome, I'll be waiting for. Don't you have any honor? Forget about it, John. Pickers couldn't care less about honor. Man was working with bones too. This is your fault. You think I did it for laughs? Sure, we all pray to the sun. One is a treacherous oceaneer and the other is a human radar. Compared to the brigade, who's been looking after us since the war was over, who else do you think I should work with? Step aside, let me handle this. Alright, I'll host your damn burial. Glad to reach an agreement.
突然白い牙が君らの味方になったんはどんなトリックや？
But tell me one thing, what made Bones decide to help you?
英海の賞金首が来たら力になってやれって自首される前に言いに来はってな。
Before he turned himself in, he told me to do what I can to help when you show up.
ここらの英雄がなんでよそ者を手伝うのか見当もつきまへん。
A hero who fought for the Astral Belt wouldn't go around helping any outsider.
リバ君、
Yeah?
僕は何も。
Did nothing. That's not true. Bom, bom, bom. Singing.
納棺終了。体質の加護。
At Taiyang's mercy, the casket may not be sealed.
我ここに願う。カイトブランの御霊よ。龍脈引導。英海の火照らすもとへ。
Illumine guide the spirits of Cave Land to be greeted by the radiance of East Ocean upon his return.
3、
3,
2、
2,
1。
1.
発射。
Fire!
カイト、
Hey,
お前は一番の先生だった。
you were my teacher,
そして、
my guardian,
それから
my...
急いで。一族に見放されたと思っていませんか？
You have to leave. The clan won't forgive you for what happened.
鉱脈没収の責任を全てかぶらされて。
You will be blamed for the loss of our caves,
あれは僕のせいだ。
as it should be.
僕が焦らずに開門できていたら、皇帝に無礼な口を聞かなければ。
I didn't act so recklessly during the match or speaking out against the Emperor.
飛び家の鉱山は最初から狙われていたんです。
The Emperor had his eyes on those caves for years.
彼らはただ理由が欲しかった。若のせいではありません。
He just needed an excuse to take them. This isn't your fault.
元気を出して。宇宙船は目の前ですぞ。
You know, the ship is just up ahead.
誰だ？
Who goes there?
当主、お許しを。
Give us, Clan Master.
なんと大胆な。確かにリバクの船だが、まだやるとは言っていない。
How dare you? Kun may have been given to Young. The ship still belongs to me.
大魚を奪って逃げるのか。
Did you think you would be able to just fly away?
ご容赦ください。一族にはリバク様が必要です。私は護衛としてなすべきことを。
Forgive me, but the clan wishes to have him tried. As his guardian, I cannot allow this to happen.
死罪にするほどでもない。リバクは大使だ。大ごとにはせぬ。
Young is an heir. They cannot put him to death.
当主、第四大使は長らく待っていたご様子。このままお引きにならないでしょう。
The fourth son would not easily let go of this chance, sir.
よいか。生き残った者こそが当主になるべきなのだ。
What of it? Clan Master must learn to survive.
僕は。
はい。
当主、
Sir?
栄誉ある英海貴族が互いに暗殺し合うこの現状はどうなのですか？
Is this what our honor has become? Underhanded power games?
ブラン、誰に口を聞いておる？
What's your words, Volan?
私は護衛です。このような脅威が渦巻く環境にリバク様を置いてはおけぬのです。
I swore by my honor to protect Young from such harm.
それで船を盗むのか。一族からずっと狙われる立場になるぞ。
You're going to run off with the stolen ship and hide like cowards for the rest of your lives?
当主、一言だけお許しを。
Forgive me, sir, but if I may...
一族内の争いが増え、鉱山を奪われた今、衰退の兆候が顕著です。
Constant infighting and loss of our caves are signs of the clan's decline.
リバク様はお若いのに確固とした意志をお持ちです。必ずや一族を守れる人物になるでしょう。
John is a strong and honorable young man who certainly will one day become the protector of this clan.
ブランよ、実を言うとな、
Polan, I'm going to be honest with you.
一族皆がリバクの命を狙っておる。殺させたくないのだが、守るのもまた難しい。
It's true that the clan is out for his blood. While I'm fond of him, my hands are tied. There's nothing I can do to protect him.
お主の忠誠心はよくわかっておる。私の元へ戻れば必ずや重用してやれるのだが。
As for you, you have shown your loyalty. Serve me instead, and I'll make sure your talents are put to good use.
当主、僕は。
Amos, right?
もう
Good Lumen.
カイト・ブランは死ぬまでリバク様の護衛であることを誓います。
I'm John's guardian, and I serve him alone, both in life and in death.
ブランよ。
Polan!
当主、若と私はこの惑星系を離れ宇宙の彼方まで旅立ちます。
I'm taking him with me, sir, somewhere far from this solar system.
そこで新しい流脈を探し出し献上しようではありませんか。
We won't be coming back until there are caves under his name.
汚名を返上し栄誉の帰還を果たすのです。
John will redeem himself by offering them to the Emperor.
そしていつの日か若が飛び家を再興するのです。
One day he will free our clan from this misery. Harsh words.
棺は食流軌道に入ったみたい。生活産貨物に偽装してね。5日で高連のターミナルに着くはず。
Cascade has entered the Ignis orbit, registered as a shipment on activated soil. Estimated to arrive at United Interstellar Transport Station in 5 standard days.
6標準月後にはアギンガ人類統合圏の1839領地英海に到着予定。
6 standard months, it will arrive at the area 1839 at the Galactic Empire, East Ocean.
7標準月後には単一軌道に入れる。
7 standard months, it will enter the orbit of East Ocean Sun, Young.
対一の加護。
Young's Mercy.
お前は最高の護衛だった。最後まで一緒にいる誓いは叶わなかったけど、
You were my
来世で
guardian.
あったら、その時は酒を酌み交わそう。
You were my guardian, yet we share lives no longer. I pray in death for the honor to drink with you once more.
魂よ、母なる源へ。
May his spirit return in peace.
食流権限万道と同じで英海の信仰も太一様や。
Ignis above, your witch sure knows her stuff.
三海信仰の万道食流と一緒や。しかしあかんな。二つの太陽、二つの神様。
Even though they are both Miriam, Ignis and Taiyang are two sons, two gods belonging to two different faiths.
ミコはんはあちらさんの払い言葉も読めるんやな。
Yet he recited eulogies for both.
本来はダメなはずなんだけど。っていうか、あんた関係ある？
You shouldn't even be helping. This was none of her business.
あのミコはんとはどんな関係なんや？
He your friend?
私は最高の妹。これ以上近寄ったら握りつぶす。
My family. Stay away from me.
白い牙とはどんな関係で？
How is Bones related to you guys then?
うざい。知らないわよ。
No idea. You talk too much.
商人は喋ってなんぼやで。あんで、あの英海人はどちらさん？
What merchants do, kid? Who's that noble then?
お姉様が拾った
エリス
新種のペット。
Eddie's new pet.
ああ？
Huh? 10 East Ocean Blade. Wingley. Even after all these years, Kay didn't leave much behind, but carefully tucked away in a box was the blade I gave him when I became the family heir. It represented that he was the head of security and essentially part of our family. What's your next step? I want to make sure that Kay has passed through the transport station first. Lamar say he bought off customs. I know, but difficult for me to fully trust the peaker. I hope you understand. Of course. What comes after then? Are you going to keep looking for Lumen? My clan has fallen on hard times. Prosperity can only be restored if every time we caves under my name. That is why Kay and I traveled to this place. Why don't you join us for a while? You need a ship, right? After all, we do need a runner. You've already done too much for me. Any more, and I'm afraid that I may never be able to repay you. Please give me some time to consider. I see. That does sound like something. You would say, Ida. Could it be Ida? Ida, what's wrong? Eddie! This isn't good. I told you to change them.